My name is Jason Alexander Ospina, and I am absolutely 100% obsessed with technology and business. And I thought it would be the right time now to start a channel and to start creating content based around that intersection, in particular startups and obviously technology. I want to give you some advance notice. I am a massive Apple fan. I started my professional life working at Apple for 3 years in the UK retail, and since then, that love has not ended. So to start with this video series, I want to let you know a little bit about what are the kind of things I'm going to be recording and what are the kind of things I'm going to tell you about. To begin with, the production quality of this is not going to be anything incredible. It's going to be content, it's going to be audio, video, and then over time, we will start looking at improving on cameras, improving on lighting. Right now it's 12:56 p.m, so I'm using natural light to be able to record this. And I have a series of different videos I'd like to do and tell you about. So to begin with, one of the first things I really would like to do is to review a case that I brought for an iPad Pro 11-inch. In particular, right now it's difficult to find one here in Colombia. So it's very important that I wanted to discuss that first. I tried looking everywhere on YouTube for cases for this particular case from Speck, in order to kind of show to you what the benefits are of this. And of course, when I went to buy it and I wanted to kind of research, there wasn't a lot of information. So I wanted to kind of start by telling you a little bit about that case. I also want to create some videos talking about software and different software that I use, whether it's going to be in my iPad Pro, whether it's in my MacBook Pro, or in my iMac. In particular, I'm moving more and more towards the iPad Pro, and I want to talk to you about why the future is going to be more and more the iPad Pro, and how that's becoming incredibly powerful as a machine and a really great alternative as a printable machine. Then I want to also discuss with you why I chose the iPad Pro, and I want to create a video as well talking a little bit about the AirPods. And you'll see that in the descriptions of this video, as we launch these different videos, I will be adding the descriptions into the boxes below so you can actually go and see them afterwards. So I'm going to start with telling you a little bit about the case that I'm using and why I chose to go with that one. I'm actually going to also do a review on the iPad Pro 11-inch 2018 and why I decided to go with that individual and specific device. And I'm also going to look at the different software that I'm most using on the iPad Pro. They're all going to be different videos, and the idea is they're all going to be time-stamped as well, so that you can kind of follow it along as you best wish. So to begin with, let's talk a little bit about the case made by Speck, and let's get going. Okay, so this is the Speck Balance Folio, designed for impact as they call it. This is a case that I brought here in Colombia. It's designed specifically for the iPad Pro 11-inch from 2018. It's been really difficult for me here in Colombia to find a case that would actually protect it, or just generally a case. So after doing a lot of research and going to a lot of different places, I was able to find this particular case, and it was purchased from the Mac Center. And it has a value in Colombian pesos of 160,000 pesos. Sounds like a lot, it's about £40. So the case itself, as you can see, you can have it in several different orientations. You can have it for typing, and you can have it as an adjustable viewing angle. Now, here what you'll find is that I actually ended up going for the red, what I call the South Red case. It's a lovely color. It's one of my favorite colors, and red and black seems to always go very well together. So as you can see, the case itself is one that allows you to really have something that isn't too big, and it actually gives very good comfort. It mentions here that it passes the 4 feet drop test. I would not recommend that you try it, but it's definitely good for you to be able to see this and have this within your arsenal of protection for your very expensive new iPad Pro. So I'm going to take it out of the packaging. It's a really lovely material. It's one that is easy to clean. It's very easy to manage. And it's also one that with time, you'll find that it's really useful because it's incredibly grippy. Yeah. At the back here, we have the space for the camera. And then here around the corners and around the sides, you will see there is some really great spacing specifically made for the iPad Pro use. Please keep in mind, you cannot use the old iPad Pro 10.5-inch cases with the iPad Pro 11-inch. It has to be the iPad Pro 11-inch because it's a unique and a different design. So as you can see, it's protected really, really well. Now this is quite nice. It's very simple. It's very small. It doesn't kind of get out of the way, or it's not in your way as you use it. It's something that is actually very, very simple, and it just kind of clips on and it keeps it well protected. And it's very, very difficult, very, very tough plastic that you have around it. Now, when you open the case itself, what you will see is inside is a really lovely velvety kind of feel to the case, so that the case itself actually really protects it and then ensures that the iPad itself won't get scratched whilst it's being used. Obviously, you have the lovely Speck logo here inside, so that you can actually show and see that it's an official Speck product. And then in here, you will find that there are different options in case what you would like to do is to put the iPad itself at different angles. So you find there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 different options. In case what you're looking to do is to put the iPad at a different angle. So from this being one of the least inclined to the most inclined options, which will be here. Obviously, that's really handy if what you're looking to do is to have the case so you can watch a movie, watch a video, or maybe you want to put a keyboard right in front. As you notice, maybe I actually have an Apple keyboard right here. So sometimes maybe when I want to type, this is one of the kind of uses I would have in order to be able to type for the blog post that I may be creating after I do this video. So the case itself is really, really nice. It's really, really simple to use. And the case itself would actually also allow you to be able to, if you fold it inside, stand it up. So that maybe in the morning as you're getting ready, or you're watching your video, or you're reading the news, you can put it, and then obviously you can flip it, lie it down, and then the case is now ready for you to use to type on the screen itself, if that's something you would prefer. Of course, the case itself is a case that doesn't allow you to use the Apple Pencil. Now, Speck does have on the website a message if you buy this in the US telling you that they will give you a free upgrade to the Speck case, the Balance Folio with the Apple Pencil. Now, I do intend to purchase the Apple Pencil. It's kind of like gold dust here in Colombia. It's very difficult to get hold of. And the reason I didn't go with a case that allows you to put something in, allows you to put the Apple Pencil inside, is simply because I just didn't like having a huge space down here or a huge space up here to put the Apple Pencil in. I kind of felt it was a bit cumbersome. And until I got the Apple Pencil, I didn't find it particularly useful. And then, of course, I kind of feel that, I can carry that separately and then keep my pencil with my pen, an actual physical pen that I use every day, in a separate case that I can use. I actually have a really lovely case here. It's actually a leather case made from my second favorite company in the world, called the Leather Satchel Company. And they make these amazing glasses case for you to store your glasses in. And this is using a buffalo leather. It's a really lovely, super high quality product. And it's actually perfect to put inside your pens as well, is what I found. And then inside here, I intend to put cables, and I also intend to put the Apple Pencil. So I kind of prefer to carry this setup. They offer incredible high amount of different color leathers. And this allows you to actually have a case specifically for the iPad itself. And then I have a separate case, which has just absolutely beautiful quality, high leather, from the Leather Satchel Company in the UK, so that I can then keep my peripherals in there, and then I can keep my iPad in here. So let's have a look to see how the iPad actually fits inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this aside for a moment, and then I'm going to kind of lie this down so you can kind of see how simple it is to kind of put the iPad inside. It's incredibly snug, right? So in here, you'll find that you just push this inside. You got to be a little bit careful not to scratch those corners, but it clips on. And the nice thing that you'll find with this as well is that the sides are slightly elevated.
And the reason why this is really handy is because if this is to be put face down, it will protect the screen. Yes. So the case itself is just, I find, incredibly useful for what it is that you want to do, and for being able to protect the iPad itself. And then, of course, to close it, it does use the smart wake option here, so that you can, obviously, when you open it, it's awake, and then it goes from asleep to awake, and then you just clip it on. And again, I just find this to be a lovely, simple clip that really works really well. And it's not too bulgy. There's some other ones that I feel are like really, really bulgy. This is nice. This is really simple. And it's a pleasure to carry. It's very clean. And then here, obviously, this perfectly protects the lens from the camera. Very high quality camera that this iPad Pro has. I'm really looking forward to doing my first iPad Pro review and kind of sharing this with you. So yeah, you open it up and then it's ready to be typed, whether you want to use the different angles that comes with the case itself, or whether what you're looking to do is to have the case go even more at an angle, so it's a bit steeper so you can watch your videos, or alternatively, you can have it so that it's standing flat, and then you can watch your videos, or if you would like to type, then you can just lie down and it's ready to go. So I just wanted to discuss with you a little bit about this case. I just kind of feel like it's a really beautiful, simple case that is incredibly well protected of your new device. A device like this that costs around $800, or I think it's about £800 in the UK, is something you really want to take care of. And I just think that the colors are actually really nice. They do have different colors. They have a black, they have a navy blue, and I think they had a pink, I can't quite remember, or a purple of some kind. And then obviously have this red. So for me, red, black will always be the way. So I just kind of feel like this is a perfect combination with this case to be able to carry all the peripherals. If you do have any questions about the case that I'm using from the Leather Satchel Co, feel free to leave them in the comment below. And if you'd like me to do a little video on it and talk a little bit more about that business, I'd be more than happy to. It's a business that I've also been working with and supporting for over 4 years in their digital strategy. So it's a company I'm very passionate about. They make really beautiful products, family-owned business. I could talk about them in its own video. So this video is now coming towards 10 minutes. I don't know if you've managed to stay all the way through to the end. What on your right at the bottom, salsa red, and then now you've watched this right towards the end. If you have any other questions you'd like to know about the case, please feel free to leave them below. Or if you'd like to also ask any of the kind of videos you'd like to have made or reviewed, please leave them below. I'll be more than happy to look into that and to get that made for you. I wanted to start with the case because I just kind of felt like this was the one product that there wasn't enough content of. And I thought, if I didn't find enough of that content, I'm sure the other guys out there that are looking to buy a case are also probably not finding enough content. So I really wanted to make sure that this is something that allowed you to be able to really make the most of this and allowed you to really enjoy it. So this is the Speck Folio Case. It really protects very well your iPad, and it has a really lovely interior feel. Lovely click when you close it, so it's very well protected. I hope this video was something that brought you some value and is something that was really useful to you. I absolutely love these two different cases. And I think the iPad Pro is going to become an integral part of my day-to-day use of technology. I have the benefit and the privilege to be able to work with businesses on a daily basis, and that's actually what I do. This channel is just going to be a hobby of mine to get information out to people. I've always been obsessed with technology, and I really want to create more content that adds value to people. There may be a chance I may make some videos in Spanish as well, just for the Spanish-speaking audience out there. If you'd like to do that, I want to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you'd like to see this in Spanish. And I will be reviewing software. I want to do a lot of review on software. I'm actually currently looking at alternatives with Slack. We've run out of space, we've run out of memory. So it's time to have a look. What else is out there? Maybe that's a review I can do next. Let me know below if you'd like me to do that review as well. And thank you very much for watching this very first video. I really appreciate your input, your feedback, and I look forward to sharing more with you, more videos with you moving forward. I look forward to sharing more different tips and different experiences that I've had. And I hope, again, above all, that these videos and these content bring you some value. So my name is Jason Ospina. Please call me Jace. It's a pleasure to meet with you and speak with you for the very first time. So I hope you subscribe. I hope you can leave some comments, and over time you will see the production quality increase and improve, and you'll see that it's something that I hope will bring you a lot of value. Until then, have a great day and make sure you take care of yourself. Be happy. Trying to think, MKBHD, inspiring, he has an end that he says is always peace. A lot of people are doing that. What can I do that's a little bit different? Find your passion.